between this ship and safety. It may be they've been picked up by the multitude of boats that are taking part in this rescue effort, commercial boats, Coast Guard, the Navy, helicopters overhead. Keeping track of where everyone is has been a challenge. But at this stage in the game, many hours after the rescue operation started, to have more than 100 people unaccounted for is certainly a concern.
Can you tell us about the conditions that the ferry set off in? Because again, we've had reports that perhaps the conditions weren't favourable.
Certainly parents have had concerns that their children set off in conditions that were heavy, surrounding by heavy fog, that the weather was too bad for the ship to set sail. But the Coast Guard is insisting that conditions where this disaster took place were quite good, that visibility in that area, and it is 20 kilometres off the coast in the south of the country, not up here in the north where the ship set sail, the conditions where the disaster took place, the visibility was very good, the seas were calm. It's springtime now in South Korea. You're not looking at the kind of -15, -20 degree temperatures that you would get in wintertime here. So the conditions for the rescue operation were quite good, and the conditions for the journey were quite good. So reports of the investigation into what happened really doesn't have very much to go on, except for eyewitness reports which say there was some kind of impact, a large thud, which was felt before the ship began to list, and of course after that it sank quite quickly.
Lucy, who is coordinating the rescue effort? It appears, when we've seen the few pictures that have come through, many helicopters, many ships in the area just being and boats being called just to offer any help they can.
That's right. The South Korean forces are coordinating this, that they're leading the search, obviously. There's the Coast Guard, as I say, there's the Navy is taking part, but also commercial boats have joined in. The President has called on all vessels in the area to lend a hand to try and get as many people to safety as quickly as possible. It is a very complex search. There are lots of different teams operating in the area, and one of the problems with this operation has been the speed of it. The speed with which this ship went down was quite incredible, and I